Alright, what's up everybody? It's the Dreadhead Ninja Bar Rodimus Black coming back at you again today. And today we are going to be talking about the amazing Yamaguchi Rebel Tech Venom. I just purchased this off eBay for like $23 after shipping. So I'm not 100%, I wasn't completely sure that this was going to be the legitimate amazing Yamaguchi because of the price tag on it. You know, you go to like Big Bad Toy Store or something like that, and excuse me, and it's an amazing Yamaguchi figures are going for like 70 bucks plus shipping. So I was really surprised to find this on eBay coming straight out of China for only 23 bucks. So I figured for 25 bucks or less than $25, it's worth taking a shot. You know, I'll roll the dice on this one for you and I'll let you know what's up with it. All right, so let's go ahead and get it opened up. Just off rip, I want to tell you that coming from China, the box was heavily damaged. The whole bottom side was kind of beat the hell up like that. But surprisingly enough, it did come in the package. I mean, it looks legit so far. I don't have the official to judge this off of or any other official amazing Yamaguchi figure. But I'm going to take a look at it, see what the quality's like on it. So let's go ahead and open it up. So off rip, you get this really awesome looking backer of Venom. That is, let's get the toy out of here. That is just beautiful. You know, this came at the perfect time because I just saw the movie and the movie blew my mind. I don't know if you liked it or not, but I loved it. A little slow on the start, but it was a good movie. But anyways, yeah, Venom's the shit. So yeah, here we go. Alright, so that's the artwork that comes with it. Let's take a look at the figure. Trusty knife. Like, Venom was one of those characters when I was growing up that, you know, I used to watch it on like the Amazing Spider-Man cartoon show. Didn't have a whole lot of comic books in my neighborhood. Like, we didn't have comic book stores or stands or anything like that. All we had was like our local CVS. And that's where I would go get comic books at. But I rarely ever bought them because it was so hard to complete a series. So, you know, you buy the first one and then you might not ever see the second one. So I kind of stayed away from it. But the majority of my knowledge comes from either the movie that recently came out. That terrible Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire, I think it is, and Topher Grace. That completely sucked. And just like I said, from the cartoons that were out in like the 90s. But I really wanted a great Venom figure. And because of Marvel Legends, Build-A-Figure is like, everybody I see wants like about anywhere from $70 to $100 for it. I told everybody to kick rocks. I went ahead and invested in this guy. They said 23 bucks. I don't really think I can go too wrong. But I might have. This is in pieces. Alright, so boxing completely done. Let's take a look at the accessories. So off top, he comes with these, I'm not sure what you would call them, these tentacles, like, you know, just the bits of the symbiote that reach out to you. So we have this one, the second one. Oh, okay, I see. So you get two of this type. Okay, so they're pretty much the same thing. So you get two of those, and we get two like this. All right. Off top, I could tell you the quality on it's actually nice. Like, that feels good. The plastic quality feels really good. The paint feels really good on it. It doesn't feel like it's going to chip or anything like that. Also, you get this long Venom tongue with a joint on the end, so you can plug it into his mouth. It's also going to be posable. Not sure how well you can see that, but yeah, there's like that little Rebel Tech joint on the inside. We have two head sculpts, I guess, for different facial expressions. We'll take another look at that here in a minute. And we have an arm that popped off. So here we go. Here we go. Let's get that popped back into place. And let's give him a face. So this is the first of the two heads. That guy is beefy. You know, the one thing I want to say off top is, excuse me. Whew. Alright. There we go. I knew that I was waiting for that to come out. Thanks, babe. The pictures do a great job of hiding these giant ball joints right here in the middle. I did not notice that he had those. This one seems to be a little bit on the loose side. I don't know. Maybe these aren't knockoffs, but they're probably just like the batch that, you know, maybe wasn't the best. Try to make sure I keep them in frame. Just stick that tongue in his mouth. Uh-oh. So excuse the sniffling. I just came home from work and found this like laying on the doorstep. And I was so excited I immediately had to do a video before I had a chance to even take a shower or anything like that. Alright, so there is like a port right here on the top of the head. And as you can see, there's another matching or corresponding port inside of it. So you can just plug that right inside. And that's going to hold it securely. Alright, so we got Venom in his face. Yeah. It's kind of loose. I'm not sure. Like, if anybody has the original one or at the actual Amazing Yamaguchi one, let me know if your jaw is loose like that. But you can see like it moves from inside right here. So that's like a double ball joint. There's a joint inside, a joint here at the neck. So you get a lot of articulation out of that. Let me try this head. There we go. See, now it looks kind of like he's winking at you. So you got the wink going on. Alright. So I've never played with one of these before. So I'm not really 100% sure about how much articulation is in it. But you obviously have waist articulation, so you can get like a nice ab crunch right there. That's really loose in the middle. You have rotation right here. So you have basically two ab crunches or two ab rotations. Doesn't look like you're going to get the full splits out of them. Not on the side. He has like muscle or thigh muscle here. That's bumping into the side of the pelvis, I guess you would say. That's going to prevent it from going all the way to the splits. But you do have a joint right here so that you do get your thigh rotation, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. This is a really weird toy. This thing is like all over the place. Alright. No, honestly, I'm gonna have to like really play with this and see what I come up with, because this is different. But yeah, so anyways, there's like peg holes on the back of his shoulder blades on the upper top, right in here, that these can plug into. Ah man, it's again, excuse the runny nose. But yeah, you plug that in there. It's a really tight fit. Then you plug this one over on this side. Again, really tight fit. Really hard to get that in there. Maybe we should try spitting on it. That'll make it slide in a little bit easier, right? Kids, if you're watching this, you shouldn't understand that joke. Okay. So got whatever. All right, so got his head on at least. But yeah, there's the 2 ports on the back where you can plug those in. It's probably I'm sure I can get it plugged in. It's just going to take me a little bit more time, and I don't want to make this video like a half an hour long while I sit here trying to fumble around with this and figure out how to exactly articulate it in every which way. But some places on here where it feels like it should be able to move, that it's just not moving. I mean, he's a really cool looking figure. He's just not... How can I say this? Can a figure be too well articulated? Is that a thing? I think that's how I'm feeling about this right now. Like, it's so much. But there we go. Got the hips to finally move. I know I'm used to collecting like my Marvel Legend figures and things like that. And I'm used to the way that they move around. But I mean, in all honesty, I mean, even despite these ugly joints that kind of stand out up top, looking at it from the camera view, you don't really notice them too badly. Now, he also does come with a stand. Let's not forget about the stand. So it's a little stand like right here. It's your standard type of Revoltech stand. Just plugs in right here at the bottom. And I saw a connection port on the back right here in the middle of the white, the spider emblem back here. And you can just plug that right on in. And boom, just like that, you have a nice little stand. But I don't think, like on the advertisements, it showed the stand supporting his weight. There's no way that that's going to happen. All right. So, but I mean, it does work to help keep him standing. But that's not going to support the weight of the figure. You see, it's just, that's just going to fall every single time you try to use that. But I mean, it's cool looking. But my brother-in-law Cregan, he has the actual Marvel Select Venom Build-A-Figure, and while this is really awesome, I'm going to go on the record and say that I mean, for 23 bucks, this is an amazing figure so far. I'm sure once I have a little bit more time to play with them, I'll get to understand it a little bit better. But coming straight out the box, he's actually just a little bit frustrating right now. I like things to just be simple, plug and play, you know. But yeah, there we go. There he is. And let me get something to do a size comparison with. Alright, so here we go. Got him sitting here next to Cyclops and my man Blade over here. So you can see about how tall he is. He's a little small. The ad said that on Facebook, excuse me, not on Facebook, what am I talking about? The ad on eBay said he was 7 inches tall. And Cyborg, I believe they're only supposed to be about 6 inches tall on a Marvel Select. So, I mean, I think he scales okay with them. I mean, that's not a bad scaling. I think he looks good. But Venom's supposed to be this, like, kind of a larger-than-life type of character. So, I mean, I would like to see Venom at least another inch taller than that. And again, that's where that Marvel Select comes in, because the Marvel Select, excuse me, the Marvel Build-A-Figure of Venom is a little bit larger than this guy is. But I mean, you know, again, when you're collecting on a massive scale the way I do, sometimes you got to look for those bargains. And for 23 bucks, I think this was a pretty decent buy. Do I recommend it? No and yes at the same time. I mean, if you just are a real huge fan of Venom and just really like collecting the figure, I say for like 25 bucks, go ahead and grab it off eBay. I can probably post the link to the seller I got it from in the comments below. But if you are actually looking for that Marvel Legends feel of a figure, I would honestly say don't waste your money on this. It's a cool figure. It's nice to look at. It definitely captures the essence of Venom. But to me, it's a little flopsy. It's a little all over the place so far. So as of right now, I'm not going to give this one an A. I'm probably going to give this like a C+ as a figure. But that is subject to change.
Come out here and grab a tea and walk around with us.
Fuck.
No.
It just broke.
Again? Another
Huh?
place?
Nice. piece of shit. And honestly, once again, like I said, I did get this for only 25 bucks. It could be a knockoff, which may make it not as good as the original. So I don't really have that to compare it to. But, you know, if you got the money and you just want to blow a couple bucks getting a cool Venom figure, boom, go ahead, grab them. If not, I say go ahead and save your money up, get the Marvel's Build-A-Figure version, and, you know, I think you'll sleep a little bit better at night with that. So that's all I got for you. This was the the amazing Yamaguchi, a possible KO Venom figure. Again, box. Got a little comic artwork on the back of it. It's pretty dope. So, yeah, that's it. So, until next time, y'all, be cool. Peace.